Here are your instructions for the 9B final project, the sixth part, which has to do with the agriculture of your developing nation. So here's the task for the ag section of your project. You're going to create a collage of 3 pictures of agricultural practices within your country and discuss the category and the type of agriculture that you are going to that you see in each picture. From there, you're going to create a 1-paragraph summary that you briefly explain each of the agricultural picture and why it's important to your developing country. So, what to do, right? First thing I would do is Google search agriculture in your country, subsistence agriculture in your country, and maybe commercial agriculture in your country. From there, I would do from your Google image search, I would find 3 different pictures and or maps. Maps might work really well too that fit your project. I would label each agriculture type of agriculture as either intensive subsistence, pastoral nomadism, or whatever it might be. If it's commercial, right, or subsistence, depending on what type of agriculture you find there from your search, whatever you find. Once you have done that, you need to explain your stuff. So you're going to create an explanation slide. You found pictures, correctly label them, create an explanation slide that briefly describes what each one is, why it's important to your country. So think about things like what it's being used for. Is it feeding your people? Is it being traded? Is it used for biofuel? Are there cultural aspects? Are things like cattle a sense of prestige? Does it create part of the national flavor, like sheep for New Zealand? Are there dishes that are being used for each crop? Stuff like that might help a little bit. You could add a little bit more to that. So here's what I've done. Here's Irish agriculture. I've done commercial ranching for 2 of them, two different types in terms of sheep and cattle. That might be dairy farming as well, and then mixed crop livestock as well. So I've given in my explanation, I've given a brief description of the urbanization factors that go into this. I've also looked at commercial agriculture, which Ireland has a lot more commercial agriculture than maybe some of your developing countries. Looked at 3 different types of things like dairying, cattle farming, mixed crop livestock, and also then commercial, labeled them commercial agriculture. And we looked at grazing and maybe talked about how that might be subsistence. Also added that these are good for trade, that Ireland sells food, but then also for the wool from sheep, which Irish sweaters are made of. And Irish sweaters look something like this. And there they all are in all their scratchy glory. Note that both of these 2 models are wearing something underneath it because they are incredibly uncomfortable, but also incredibly warm. All right, get after it. Good luck. Bye-bye.